Don't place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, this is a quick market update. Let's get straight into it right now. And yes, I'm showing the candlestick chart. John, show me the candlestick chart. Now, I don't like the black bars. I saw someone say that in my comment yesterday. Anyway, let's get straight into it right now, guys. What's happening right now in the markets is if you've been following my last few market updates, I've been talking about how we could be getting some sort of lower high through here right now. And if we do get this lower high, if we do, and we break this low, that's when we're probably gonna see more downside, right? So it'd be really interesting to see whether it's going to form that or whether we're just going to continue up from here. It's a hard thing to say, right? Because we've just been really sideways. This is for the Dow Jones anyway, really just sideways and really not much happening. So it'd be really interesting to see whether that's going to happen as well too. So also what we're noticing as well too is that if you have a look at the short term, right, it's building some sort of a bear flag through here. Bear flag, that's the Dow Jones. This is the S&P. Look at the S&P as well too, right? Still building that sort of like a bear flag formation. Not exactly, right? It's not exactly, because a bear flag to me it'd probably spend a bit more time like that. Maybe it's going to do that, right? And then if we get a breakdown like that, oh my goodness, that's going to get me excited because that's what I'll look for a trade. And then I'll have a target down here, and 80% of the time, if that sets up like that, 80% and probably even 90% of the time, we're going to get down to this level through here. So anyway, as you can see, I get excited about trading. I love it. The thing is, so that's on the S&P 500. Same for the Nasdaq as well too. This is the Nasdaq. We're looking at the Nasdaq as well too. You can see the Nasdaq is still below this support line here. Still just going sideways. So we're not out of the woodworks yet. We did have a big run up, and we're still going sideways through here. So it'll be really interesting to see, do we actually get that lower high through there? So really interesting. Let's go through just quickly to the Russell 3000. Same thing for the Russell 3000. Big run up, and now we're just getting a bit of a sideways movement through here. And the trending is a bit different here, right? Just pretty much just sideways, isn't it? The transportation average. Let's go have a look at the silver and gold market now, just quickly. Gold is not doing nothing, right? Like, look at this here, just pretty much just sideways. Give me something, gold, something, right? If we have a look at that long-term chart, we still could be forming, this still could be, it's fight-assing around right now where we are right now. So, but we still could be forming some sort of lower high here right now on the weekly chart. Again, it may take another few months for it to properly form while that daily chart's fight-assing around and doing what it's doing. So, and I did just say fart-ass. And silver looks like it's just, silver's ugly as hell, isn't it? Look at that. And you can see silver's really weak, I tell you. Same with the silver miners. Silver miners are really weak as well too. Let's have a quick look at UUP, which is the US dollar. This is the one that I use for the US dollar. We can see, if I bring up my weekly chart here, we can see that how the US dollar had this UUP, which is the US dollar, $26, broke that $26. So I have a target up here around the 28, which is this next resistance. It's nothing special once it breaks past support. Especially what we've done now, right? What have we done now? We've actually ran up, came back down, found support, and broke it up now. So I see this thing running back up to 26.75 at least through there. And once that happens, we can then see pretty much I have an ultimate target of 28. Now, how did I get to 28? Simple. I just measured from the main resistance through this channel through. You can see the overall. You can basically see here, right? Really simple. Had all this resistance through here, had all this support through here. You measure the high to the low, you project that up, and it actually gets pretty much smack on dead on 28, which is really interesting, right? You can see how it's basically $2 increments, as you can see, right? So what I mean by that is, if I squeeze this up through here, you can see pretty much $26 down to 24 is the major support, right? So that's $2 increments. $2 above that is 28. I betcha, let's just do this anyway. I may be wrong, but let's go down to 22. Let's see if in the past, if there was any support or resistance around 22. I'll look at that there, right? Pretty much just below that 22. Look at that there, smack right on that 20. Actually, what is that? Yep, just right on 22. And look at it in the past. Let me actually Let me actually open this right up. Let's go back in time. And look at that there. Look at all that. Look at all this level through here, just below that 2250. Look at all that support level. Look at all that smack resistance level right there. Look at all that. Look at all resistance through there. So as you can see, right, UUP is more like a $2 level through there. So it does look like that we may be able to get up and go through there. USO, which is oil. It's the thing about oil is that we've already gone through a big run. Okay, look at this weekly chart here. We've already gone for a big run, so I wouldn't be too surprised if oil just goes sideways for quite some time. This is the weekly chart. Go back to the daily chart now. So once again, I wouldn't be too surprised if we started to see. Let's bring up, say, a 1 year worth of charts. 1 year. Right, we had a nice move up, so I wouldn't be too surprised once again to see if we just spend a bit of time going sideways, because we already have been spending a lot of time going up from there. So that's what I'm looking at through there, guys. One of the stocks that I am keeping an eye on is Goldman Sachs. I think Goldman Sachs actually looks quite weak for now anyway. It's obviously no trade for me right yet, because I still need to wait for my trading setup to appear, trade setup, trade signal, and so on and so forth. But looking on this weekly chart, as you can see, right, that this overall weekly chart through here is pretty much looking very, very, very weak, as you can see, right? High, lower high, lower high. It's hitting this level through here. So if we could be getting ready for another move to the downside. So it'd be really, really, really interesting to see what's going to happen through there with Goldman Sachs. So that's what I'm looking at there right now, guys. I hope you're doing well. Remember, guys, at the end of the day, with your trading, the number one thing, or the 90% of your success in the markets is going to come from your mindset, your consistency, your discipline, and patience. If you are not consistent at trading one setup, then you're not going to be long-term consistently profitable. Makes sense, right? So that's what you want to be focusing on with your trading. And I tell my private clients, even today, I tell my private clients, don't be taking shit trades. Your job as a trader is to wait as long as you have to wait for your setup to appear, and consistently do that every single day. That's the roadmap to becoming a successful trader. Hey traders, thanks for watching my YouTube video. I've just released a brand new training. It's 100% free training, and you're going to learn my number one most powerful trading technique / chart reading technique that I use that actually helps me get up to a 90% success rate. I use it. It's a very big part of my trading system. You're going to absolutely love this. This is what I call going with the stream. So when you find big strong currents in the markets, that's what this is all about. So very first link in the description below, guys, go click on that and you can go register, or you can go get instant access to this free training right now and start to apply this to your trading right now. So click on the very first link in the description below and go get free access to this training and get instant access right now.